Thank you, Imani Pardue-Bishop from Golden Gate Regional Center and Ruben Colon from San Andreas Regional Center for being with us today.
So here we have a pretty complex chart regarding cultural competency and how do we develop this cultural responsiveness and culturally responsive service delivery. So there's a few steps that come into play, including cultural sensitivity and cultural humility. And so we're going to briefly go through each of these concepts and show how this is a constant cycle of work for you to do. There's never a one time I'm done, I've learned how to do this and now I get it and I can help anybody, but rather it is a process. Cultural humility is really about an attitude rather than a set of skills. It's really letting yourself being open to new knowledge and experiences. You are ready to assess yourself. You're accepting your limitations, the knowledge that you don't know, and open to new ideas that may contradict what you think you know or what you have experienced. It's really like taking yourself in a lot of ways out of a situation to listen to the person or the family that you are providing support. Next slide.
Cultural sensitivity. It's also important to be conscious of other people's cultures and gain a deeper understanding of how these experiences affect their needs. Being familiar with the community, asking questions, listening, and being empathetic. There's another experience that I had in which the previous slide mentioned how important it is for mentors and people in the field who train and mentor other up-and-coming people working in the field of how to provide a service that is person-centered. I remember when I was a young intern in graduate school, my supervisor approached me and told me, tell me about a case. And I was working with a Vietnamese senior who was working on trying to graduate on time. And this young man told me that he didn't like the idea of me inviting his father into a meeting and having a discussion. And the supervisor asked me, well, why are you doing that? And I told her, well, that's how I learned how to do things at the agency I worked for so long. And it's worked for me, for other populations I've worked with. And she really taught me how to, at that moment, listen to what the person was requesting and not putting my own feelings of what was appropriate. And I'm so glad that I had that experience because we were able to meet my client's goals in the way that he wanted to, not the way that I felt that he needed to.